up to you the author of the Illinois Constitutional Carry, Dan Medford. Come on up, Dan.
Let me take just a few minutes to tell you a little bit about a guy named Frederick Douglass. He was born in the year 1820. He was born a slave. He said, "You know you're free if you have choice." I didn't know I was a slave until I found I couldn't do what I wanted to do. That was Frederick Douglass' statement. I say the people of the state of Illinois are going to have to elect people who set us free. The state of Illinois is currently ruled by Chicago machine rulers. Does anybody agree with that? In 1870, they passed a new constitution. And one of the neat things they did, they put the Bill of Rights at the first page. I mean, it's right to start. It's Article 1. One of the interesting things they wrote Section 22. Something about the right to keep and bear arms. You know what that says? It says, subject only to the police power, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Does that rub you a little bit the wrong way, maybe?
Yeah.
How about if we take that same statement and say, subject only to the police power, the right of the people to speak freely shall not be infringed. Does that make you nervous that the police power... Do you know what the police power is? It is the power of the legislature to pass laws. It's not the power of the cops. It's the power of the legislature. A scary bunch of politicians are saying that they have a right to track your fundamental rights. In this case, the only one they put that on is your right to keep and bear arms. Does that make you feel warm and fuzzy? No! Me neither. In the course of this, my kids... I keep thinking about them and what's their situation going to be in the future. And I'm from Pike County. We're kind of a radical bunch down there. I don't know how you imagine that, but we are. And it kept working on me and working on me. I thought, you know, we could pass a resolution or a referendum that could turn some of this around. And so we came up with the Constitutional Carry of Arms referendum. We made some statements in there that would say, the Constitution prevails. We have a fundamental, God-given right, aside from politicians, to keep and bear arms. That same referendum is it's on the ballot in about 10 other counties. One of them is this county right here. Yeah! Yes, sir. Brian, help get that one going. People, we got to back this up. Now, I have a little setup where I can help you get it started in your counties, but it takes a bunch of work. I like Frederick Douglass's stuff. Give me about another minute here. Here's what he said. Men may not get all they pay for in this world, but they must pay for all they get. I have to pay for all I get, don't you? If we ever get free from all the oppressions of the, I'm going to say, of the Chicago machine rulers, and wrongs heaped upon us, we must pay for their removal. We must do this by labor, by suffering, by sacrifice, and if needs be, by our very lives and the lives of others. The whole history of progress of the human liberty shows that all concessions yet made to her august claims have been born of earnest struggle. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Those who profess to favor freedom, yet deprecate agitation. That's some big words for a slave, right? Hey, deprecate agitation. We are here deprecating agitation. Are men who want crops without plowing up the ground. They want rain without thunder and lightning. They want the ocean without the awful roar of its many waters. People, if we are going to have any kind of success in liberating the state of Illinois, we have got to eliminate the Chicago machine rulers as our rulers. Now let me tell you how it can be done. This is very important. Give me about 2 more minutes. This is how it can be done. State's attorneys. There's 2 already in the state that have declared that they will not prosecute FOID card cases. They will not prosecute carry cases either against law-abiding citizens. This is election coming up. If you have a state's attorney on there, start asking the hard questions about where they're going to stand on these issues. And we can bypass the Chicago machine. Ask the hard questions. I thank you much. God bless, and get a hold of me if you want help getting it in your county.